No text back. Yeah, she don't get no text. I don't want no sex, no. Oh, yeah, I just want that neck. Damn. I just want that neck. Oh, baby, I don't want no sex.
Sup? Dope. True horror dark web. Huh?
More like 10 years ago.
Right.
I used to be big into visiting weird websites.
Jesus.
I had a lot of time on my hand due to not playing sports, nor did I volunteer for anything at all in high school. I told my friend
What about? So you had a lot of time on your hands. Okay. No, you don't. No, I mean, you did, but you had options. You had so many options of doing other things to fill that time. For example, you could have watched TV. You could have went to the lounge. You could have hung out with friends. You could have played video games. You could have took naps. You're on the web. You could have watched YouTube videos. You got options! But since you are about that cluck life and you do have that cluck gene, I guess it's only natural for you to do some cluck shit. Because you kind of already gave me that vibe when you said you were visiting weird websites. It's something natural for you to go from weird to sus. And my man's in the back. Look like he black. So I really hope when shit hits the fan, he is not nowhere near you. I hope he's not. I hope. God, I hope he's not.
Starting to get bored. Honestly, I was bored with what I was experiencing on these websites. He said I should go on the deep web. He and I used to go on the deep web, but never found anything. So I decided to search through some more stuff.
Wow.
A little deeper.
Wow.
I searched for hours every day for about 2.5 months. Still nothing that I hadn't seen already.
Damn, bruh. Oh my God. It's like you're telling whoever, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're telling the deep web to go ahead and cluck you in your ass, right? But you can't feel it. You know what I mean? So it's like you talk to yourself, you're like, you can't find nothing. So let me go ahead and go deeper. You're about to get clucked from the deep web, but not off bucks though. Not off the rip. Let the deep web go deep in your ass until you feel it. How that sound? That sound pretty good? Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I thought!
I told Mark, and of course he said, just visit the dark web. When I did go on the dark web, I saw chat rooms, all with different names.
Jesus.
I came across one named I, as in EYE. It was all in caps. I entered the chat, but before entering the live chat, you are assigned a number. Mine was P34. I confirmed my number and entered. There were hundreds of people. The comments were coming in quick. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. The screen was black, then a name popped up on the screen that said Mr. Wiggles. The comments immediately stopped and a voice came over my speakers. Welcome, P34. Then his name disappeared off of the screen and the comments continued, everyone giving me welcomes. A few minutes go by. Then a countdown from 10 pops up on the screen.
Jesus.
Then the chat goes crazy. Once it reached the number 1, the screen went straight to what looks like a view from a camera just watching someone what looks like at their home. I sat there watching this for 20 minutes and nothing happened, so I shut down my computer.
Did you?
The next day I went to school, had a normal day, went to Walmart, then I went home.
How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all relaxed? You're leveled? You're calm right now? Feeling pretty good? Because I'm not. I'm low-key getting a little bit stressed. There's like a little vein that keep throbbing because of this mother cluck. And when your man's is clucked up for telling you to go on a dark deep web. And to keep going on it. To go deeper in it. Your man's that's not your man's anymore. He never was. He had bad intentions since day one. He used to be your day one, but now he's not. Anybody that suggests you go on a dark, deep web cannot be trusted no more. Lose that relationship completely, cut it off at the base, and lose all communication. Because the fact that his man told him to do what he's doing on the dark, deep web, you can't trust that. You can't trust nobody like that. And where is he at anyways? Huh? It's like ever since he went on the dark web, his man's nowhere to be found. Why is that? Oh, you said sus. Oh, you said in cahoots. What would you call? How would you? What would it be if you put together sus and like the word sus and then the word cahoots? What would that be fused together? Sahoots? No. Suscoots. Suscoots? No. Cahoots? Cussus? No. Sahoots? Sushoots? Yeah? No. Yes? No, I don't know. Either way, his man's is sus and in cahoots. Because,
I decided to go back on the same chat from before.
There it is.
I confirmed my number P34, and again, there were hundreds of people commenting. Mr. Wiggles popped up, and just like before, the comments stopped. Across the screen, it said, "No new members tonight." Then the countdown started. Everyone in the chat started going wild. The countdown finished, and then it was showing the point of view from a camera again. But it was outside of the school.
Was your school?
My school was earlier that day. At that point, I was intrigued. I couldn't tell if it was focused on a certain person or just watching the school. After 30 minutes of watching the video, our school bell rang and everyone started to come outside while whoever was recording was positioned across the street in the car. Once everyone came out, the person got out the car and started to follow a crowd of kids.
You.
Everyone started to split from each other, and the person recording started to follow someone.
Oh, that's his man.
It was my friend Mark. He had to be at least 100 feet behind him. I started to call Mark, but he didn't answer.
Of course he did.
I kept calling him as I watched the video, but nothing. The person followed him to his house and sat outside of his house for a few minutes. The man behind the camera finally said, "No parents are home." And he began to walk to Mark's house, rang the doorbell, and waited as he continued to record. A few seconds go by, and Mark opened the door. He looked confused, and the guy said, "P34 sent me." And Mark looked afraid that the camera shut off and everyone in the chat left. So I did too. I called Mark's house phone instead of his cell phone, and his mother answered. I asked for Mark, and she said that she thought he was with me.
Oh no!
I panicked.
Jesus!
I then received a notification on my phone from my Gmail account. It said the sender was Mr. Wiggles. The message was, "I'm getting closer, P34. Mark says hi." I was shocked and didn't know what to do, so I called the cops. They didn't do anything about it because the email disappeared. I haven't been on the dark web since, and no one has seen Mark. It's Still to this day, I receive messages with pictures of me in random places, along with the same written message that said, "It can happen anytime."
My ass, not to me. Plugs, you
I
talking about?
honestly wish I never went on the dark web.
You know, to be honest, I don't feel that bad for what's his name? Mark. No. I don't know his man's name that got snatched the hell up and clucked 24/7. I don't know him, but I'm gonna just call him his man's. This is why I don't feel bad for his man's. It's because he's the one that suggested he go and get on the dark web, right? And to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, right? Why did I say it like that? Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Right? He's the one that suggested that. After he went on, his man's was nowhere to be found, right? So that makes him sus, and like I said, in cahoots, right? Sus hoops, right? He's sus hoops. He's sus. Okay. I make myself laugh. He's sus hoops, right? But, okay, I lost it. He's sus hoops, which means he's working with the one that had the camera. But at the same time, he's Mark's friend. He's playing both sides of the table. God damn. And then I was about to say something else. No, yeah. That's a new one for me though. Sus hoops. So, Jesus. I would say that he learned a lesson, but I know he didn't. I know. So, you just have to learn the hard way, my brother. So, best of luck to you. I was really about to say something else, but I just keep talking in hopes that the thing I'm trying to remember just pops in my head, but it's not popping in my head. But, yeah. The deep web, dark web is nothing to be messed with at all. You know, not to be played around with, not to be taken seriously. It's not, I mean, yeah, it is to be taken seriously, but it's not like, don't go on it because you're serious about going on it. Just don't do it at all. Plain and simple. But that. Sunsuits 2020. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.